We have some new guests. We have Andrew Hokawatch with us, Steve Salmon, Jackie and Jane, Jackie NQ and Jane. So we are here in person. I guess I can let Tara is my office assistant. She's online. She's recording the session so we can actually post it to our YouTube channel. And if you wanted to go back through and rewatch, the sounds will be on there on our YouTube channel. It's just District 7 Kiowa Tribe YouTube. And we post our meetings, we post things that we do on there. If you'd like to go check it out, it's a good resource to have for these language classes. Can you hear me okay, Lauren or Tara?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go ahead, and since we have a lot of new people here, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you. If you go to our website, and you can download like the it's the detailed orthography package. But I got some handouts here. I can hand them around. And we'll review it, but kind of say it, work on it together. So this is the community orthography chart. So this is a beginning Kiowa language course, and I'm not a fluent speaker. I used to have conversations a lot with my own relatives, and your grandma was a good teacher of mine. So she'd always correct me on if I said something wrong. She was quick to do that. So yeah, I'm not a fluent speaker, but was trained in linguistic anthropology, just teaching how people connect with language, how it builds community. And I said, we need to have a beginning language class for our District 7 citizens. So we started that. So just a quick review of all the vowels. Did you get this one too? Yes. That kind of goes along with it. I'm gonna hand this one to you. So we'll kind of go over the vowels on this page too. We'll go through this. I'll hand this to you, Jackie. This is the first one. This is the beginning pronunciation. I just want to get everybody comfortable with the sounds. You need another one of these? Looks like this. Okay. Oh, you got it? Okay. Okay, so we're going to jump down. I'm just going to do a quick review of the sounds in Kiowa. And then we'll kind of run through some of these. So if you look on that first page here, you see the AU. And there are 10 vowels in Kiowa. And I'm going to just kind of teach you, and I'm going to give you a word so that you can kind of hear the difference in the vowels. AU makes a sound for like all. Simple, right? You say, all. Everybody can repeat me after me if you'd like to start kind of getting that sound and start getting your mouth interested in those sounds, because the sooner you start speaking that, the easier it's going to get. So if you just say, like you say the word all, that is a vowel. That is the AU symbol. It combines the A and the U sound. So all. The A by itself makes a sound ah. Ah. So if you say like ba or ga, it makes an AH sound. So the A by itself is just the ah. The E sound makes the A, as if you're saying the humorous marker A. A. Everybody can repeat after me if you'd like. A, or Lauren, you don't have to unmute your mic if you don't want to, but you can practice those sounds, even with your kids there. Just when you see the E, it says A. So as in say, or nay, or day. It's the same word. There you go. A. Can you say that? A. There you go, Jackie. The I makes the sound E, as in B or C. E. E. So you have, and then the last, we'll stop at number 5, which is the O sound, OH, just like O. O. So you have AW, which is aw. Repeat after me. Aw. Ah. A. E. O. Good job. The U vowel makes the double O sound. ooh, as in two, or the ooh sound. Just ooh by itself. Ooh. So it makes it's a long U. Ooh, as in the word TOO, two. Ooh. What I want you to start practicing for your homework is to kind of learn how to make these sounds, because they're diphthongs. They combine several letters together. And so it's important that you work on getting your mouth to kind of make these sounds and make them, because these sounds are real Kiowa sounds. The other ones, you can hear that in English. Ah, ah, E, O, and A. You can hear those in English, but these are very Kiowa sounds. So the last four are very pronounced Kiowa vowels, and they combine sounds together. So we have the A-U-I, and it makes the sound. You say aw, and then just say E at the end. So I. Everybody repeat after me. I. Yep. I. So you say, kind of say aw, and then E. So you're saying I. That is a very Kiowa sound. So you say I. And it's just one sound together. It combines all of them. I. Everybody say that. I. I. And then the AI sound is this combination of the A and the I. The A sound makes the ah sound in the Kiowa vowel categories. So you have the ah and the E together. Together, it makes I. Just like the word for your eye. You say AI, you see those two letters together, you say I. I. And then we have the next one is the OI sound, which is basically O by itself, just makes the O sound. And then you put the I for the E sound, and it makes a sound oi. So practice, say O. Everybody repeat after me. O. And then you got the E. Say E. And just say oi. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oi. So we'll back up here. It's different from the AUI, which is I. You want to make sure that that A sound is I. Repeat after me, Lauren. I. There you go. Very good. And then you have the oi. Yeah, there you go. You want to make sure that the O is very much pronounced. Oi. There you go. And then the UI sound makes the sound ooey. Just like you say ooh, and you put the E on the end of it. Ooey. Ooey. So everybody repeat after me, even online. We're going to take a pause because I know there's always a little bit of a lag. But everybody repeat after me. We're going to go from the top. Aw. 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 Ah. Ah. A. A. Uh-huh. E. E. O. O. And then we have the U, which is ooh. Ooh. Okay, now the AUI sound. I. I. Okay, and the AI sound together. I. The OE sound, like oi. Oi. Think like the English. Oi. You can say it like that. Oi. Or and the last one is ooey. Ooey. Yep, very good. Now, for the new modified Parker-McKenzie is what they're calling this. There are nasalized sounds, and on your sheet there, you'll see it's indicated by an N with a tilde on top. And that means those sounds are nasal. And we'll go through that together. I'm just kind of getting you introduced to the diacritics. The colon, if you see a colon behind a vowel, indicates length. So you want to lengthen that sound. And then we have three tones, which is the high tone, which means that it is rising. The low tone, which means descending. And then the rise and fall. That goes, kind of makes that, oi, kind of goes up and it goes down. There are some Kiowa consonants too that they've established. The only thing is they're kind of morphing into how they write these. I kind of want all the other consonants, like the regular B, the C, the D, the F, GH, all the other sounds you have in the English alphabet are pronounced exactly like you see them up there. But what I'm talking about is Kiowa letters. We have a P and B sound. So they use a bracket now. Sometimes they don't use a bracket, they use a line through. So you can write that on your paper if you'd like. And all it looks like, I'll show you here online in just a second. It looks like that P, you see that B, the first consonant on your page there? There's a bracket and a B. And it looks something like that. But you may see a B that looks for it will be a P. That sound just means the P and the B are making the same sound together. And it goes ba. And I'm going to put an A behind all these sounds, so the same consonant. So we'll say ba. Ba. He's got COVID. You need him a pen? I got some pens. You need a pen, Jackie? And let me go to my other lesson here. So it's not on this page, but we'll get there, Lauren. So you can see it written both ways. It'll either have the bracket or it'll have a P with a line through it. That line is supposed to indicate your lips coming together. So, you think about saying a P and the B sound. The good way to think about it is you see that line indicates like your lips, your mouth is coming together saying ba, ba. And then the bracketed D is combining the T and the D sounds. And it goes da. And what you do is you put your tongue behind the roof of your teeth, your top teeth on the roof of your mouth, and you just put your tongue behind your teeth and say da, da, da. Now that's also indicated that you can do a T with a line through it, and it's the same thing. We have that T. It'll look like something like that. Or it'll have a D, actually. Right. It'll look like a D. The T would be too confusing, so they just do the D. And all it says is da. So everybody repeat after me. Da. Da. And then the bracketed G. Oh, I can't hear you, Lauren. Can you say da?
Da.
There you go. Da. There you go. And you just putting your teeth behind your front teeth and saying da.
Da.
Da. There you go. Very good. Very good. I heard it. And then the bracketed G has the word as it's just like a GK sound. And you say ga.
Ga.
Ga. And you can feel that in the back of your throat saying it like that. You can kind of feel where you're kind of getting that extra KH sound. Ga.
Ga.
It's a glottal sound. And that is the same as a G with a line through it. is actually,
Going through it.
there you go. Very good. I heard that. You'll see a G like that.
Ah.
It's the same sound. They haven't decided on what to use. So you can say ga. Very good. The TS sound, there's a combination of TS in Kiowa. But there's also a apostrophe. All the apostrophes do, it means that you are popping that sound, emphasizing that sound. So we're gonna say like ah. There you go. Ah, ah, yep. Ah. You can kind of feel that how that. Now there's another TS. If you see a T and an S together, it's just like TS said regularly. Like at the end of the word cats, you're just saying that it's soft, like it's in. But then this T and S with an apostrophe behind it, you are your grandma used to say stripping them gears.
Grinding gears.
Grinding gears. That's exactly right. Your grandma used to say you grind those gears when you see that apostrophe. There you go, Jane. Ah. Remember to grind them gears when you see that apostrophe. You are popping that sound. I hear you, Lauren. Can you say that? There you go.
That's Harrison.
Ah.
He's pretty good.
Good job, Harris. Ah. And then the same for the P with an apostrophe behind it. You really grind them gears. You say, ah. You pop it. Ah. Ah. And the same for the T is you really say, ah. Almost like a TH sound. Ah. Bait. Ah. You say, ah. Ah. Oh, somebody's not micing. I don't know. You get some background noise. Can you mute your mic if you're not talking? Thank you. I don't know who that. There we go. So you can say ah, ah. And then there's the K sound for ah. Grind them gears. Ah. Ah. And you say like ah, you know. Ah.
Everybody say them.
Everybody kind of makes that joke. Iowa is that sound. Ah. Ah, it's because of that sound, because we have that glottal stop that goes way back in the back of our throat that makes us kind of understand what we're all about. So exercise. So we'll go back through them. We'll say all the spelling, all the consonants again from the top. So that first, and y'all repeat after me. I'm gonna go through them twice each. And we're gonna say them with the A. You say ba.
Ah.
There you go. Just putting your lips together and saying ba. Okay. Ba.
Mommy, do I
There you go. Very good. And then you excuse me, I need a drink. Then we have the bracketed D, and that sound says da. Everybody. Da.
Da.
Da. There you go. Very. And the bracketed G for ga. Almost like you're saying fancy ka. Ga.
Ah.
And then almost you're just making that little K sound. There you go. And then we have the TS, the ground TS, if we're and it says ah. Ah. And then the P with the apostrophe. It says, ah,
B.
yeah, ah. And then the T for ah,
Ah,
ah.
ah,
And then the K for ah,
ah,
ah.
ah.
Very good. Very good. So those are your basic sounds in Kiowa. And together we put words together. And so last class, we just went over the sounds, and we'll cover some more throughout the course here, but we wanted to start some basic phrases just to kind of get you all in kind of like hearing and practicing how you sound as a Kiowa. And so we started level 2, just lesson 1, just to kind of dive right in and kind of get you used to reading some Kiowa. And we broke up in partners. And if you got somebody that's maybe learning at your house that wants to help you, or kind of, we're going to review what we did last time. Question and statements, and they have some responses here, and we just covered this first page, so y'all are really not behind in any way. You can catch up pretty easily. And so if we go to this questions and statements, and you can practice. Well, let's go from the top. Okay, so the number of the week, the number of the month is, you see that G with the line. So Andrew, what sound does that make? There you go. But you have an AU after that. So that AU makes the aw sound.
Oh,
There you go. And it's got a tone rising. So you say gaw, and it's dropping on the second syllable. Gaw king.
oh, king.
Yeah. Now you see gaw, and you have a regular K here. So it's king.
King of king.
So you see the differences in sounds. It's a GK sound. And can you hear that, Lauren? When you say gaw and then king.
Oh,
King.
There you go. Very good. That's how you say that. And you can kind of work on how that sound. That is the number 10. So you say gaw king.
oh,
Now you don't say the entire N, because that indicates the nasalization. So you're almost saying an N, but you're just nasalizing that last sound. Gaw king.
oh, king.
Yep. Gaw king. And that means 10. And then the phrase of the month, phrase of the week, very simple phrase. And you can use this when you don't know. Hon Yahai Gaw.
Yeah,
That means I don't know. You might have heard that before.
Oh, yeah, hi, God.
There you go. See, he already knows that because it's a very common phrase in Kiowa. So everybody repeat after me. Honya hai ga. Honya hai ga. Means I don't. Very good, Lauren. Say it one more time. Let's hear you.
Oh, yeah,
gosh.
hi.
Let's hear.
Hanya.
Ah. And Harrison, does Harrison want to try it?
He ran outside.
Oh, what about your daughter? Is
lost
she
him.
there? Both of them? Okay, you lost them. Dang, I'm sorry I failed you.
Feel
But that
me?
just means you don't know is Honya Haigal. So if I say if I ask you something, you say Honya Haigal. Just practice that, even in class. It's just a phrase to kind of say. There you go. Correct. Yeah. On the gaw, it kind of falls. So it's kind of going up on all. Honya Haigal. I don't know. And then the first question. So we're gonna Pamela, are you there? Can you hear us? Okay. Pamela Roughface, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. What I might do is have you partner with Lauren, and then Jane, you and Jackie can partner, and Andrew, you and Steve can partner. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to say it, and then I'm going to teach y'all the response, and then y'all practice with your partner just saying that phrase, saying the phrase over there, and then kind of you each ask the question, you each respond. So I've left a little space on your sheets there so you can write in however you want to do it. If you wanted to write it to notes to do it phonetically, or if you wanted to just write the translation down, you can do that as well. So a very common phrase in Kiowa. Hyundai on day.
One day, all day.
Yeah, how wonderful. You can say that just Hyundai on day.
One day, all day.
That's right. How wonderful. And then it says that first statement says it goes down and it makes the E sound, makes an A sound, right? So it goes aim, san. And you don't pop that T in the S, it's just san. It's kind of a soft TS. So you say Honde onde and san. Everybody say Honde onde
Onde.
and san.
In-
Yep. And just be careful you don't say what people say, you'll hear them and they really don't know. They'll say Honde onde and san. There's a difference. You say san. You don't say on. You say san. So just say Honde onde and san. And that means how wonderful it is that you have come. And your answer can be haw, which is everybody knows that. Kiowa and haw means yes. Haw. And you can say, so what people don't understand is that different Kiowas spoke different language, depending on what band they were with, because we didn't travel together. And so you might have Hobart, Kiowa versus Anadarko, Kiowa, or Stecker, Kiowa. It's different from Carnegie, Kiowa. So I just call them, I guess we'll call them dialects if you want to, or variations. But both these responses are correct. And so you can say haw, amtsal, amtsal. And there's that apostrophe out of that. Haw, amtsal, amtsal. And you're that colon indicates length, right? So you say amtsal. There you go. And it means you too. Yeah, you too. Haw. Everybody say haw. Amtsal. There you go. Amtsal. And you want to really grind them gears on the T and the S. So let's just practice that one more time. The first response. Haw. Amtsal.
Oh.
Let's hear you, Lauren.
Paw, so.
Oh, good. Very good. Pamela, you want to try it? Pamela, are you there? You want to try it?
Ha, saddle.
Oh, very good. Very good. And you notice she kind of even what Pamela just did is a very Kiowa thing to do. She even almost rolled that L to make it sound like a D. Kiowas, they don't have a D with the L, but they say al. There you go. It's a very Kiowa sound. So very good, Pamela. And then the next one with the next dialect is haw. Al. There you go. Haw. Al. Al.
Oh.
Yep. And it means you as well. So you see they're close, but they're not exactly the same. Probably because location wise, Kiowas were dislocated. And so their language might have evolved differently. But what you don't want to say, and what most people that are learning Kiowa, they won't lengthen that means you. But what they'll say is it'll sound like haw, amal. It'll say amal. Amal. It's you have to differentiate that sound to say haw, al. Al. Haw, al. Very good. We'll say it one more time. Haw, al. Haw. People will say, "Oh, amal." See, there's a difference there. So you need to say al.
Al.
Okay. So what I want you to do is take this first sentence and I want you to practice with your partner. Whoever y'all can decide who wants to ask first and who wants to respond. And you just pick one response. Pick one response you're comfortable with. And whenever they ask you that question, you just respond back with that response. So take about a minute or two just to kind of practice.
Monday, and son.
Monday, Monday.
On
Son.
Sunday, and son. Ha.
Monday, and
Sa.
son. Good, son.
Ha.
Oh,
And son.
Onde, and son.
Monday, and son.
Day.
You wanna say this? Onde, and son.
Monday, and son.
Son.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I said, and son.
Oh, they're already going down, all are down the list.
Oh, are they?
No, we're not gonna do that. That's funny. That's good, though.
I can get on there.
Okay, we're gonna, oh, shoot. Get the screen back up.
Monday, and son.
Can y'all hear us still online?
Monday.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
all right, sorry, well, I meant to mute us while y'all were practicing, but
Oh,
I'll do it on the next one. No, you don't have to run all the way down.
you wanna go?
Oh, Jack, we're gonna say the second one now.
Your son.
So that was that interpretation, that question is, or that statement, you're making a statement, how wonderful it is that you came. And you're saying, yes, you as well. The next one is the same one. Honde on day. And it says, and you're just adding one word in there. Aim oi san. Listen to how I say it. Honde on day. Aim oi san.
And son.
That means this, how wonderful it is that you came again. You came over again, came to the house. So, Steve, honde am oi san. You always come here every month. So thank you. I'm glad you came again. And the same, yeah, you're good. And then you have the response. It's the same response. Ha al or ha al. So everybody repeat that phrase after me. Honde aim oi san.
Monday.
Honde aim oi san.
And
Onde.
Oi san. Yeah. Okay, and you just say yes, you too. So it's got the same. So I want y'all to practice that question or statement with your partner for a little bit. And I'm gonna turn y'all down a little bit, and then I'm gonna make sure I try to mute us this time. Lauren and Pamela, if y'all can practice that, or Lauren and Tara. Tara might want to jump in with y'all if y'all want.
Oimson.
Aim oi son.
Honde, Oimson.
Ha. Aim zal.
Aimson.
Ha.
Ha. Aimson.
You can say ha. Aim all. Two.
Ha. Aim all.
Okay. You're good. You sound good. You're getting back into it. That's all that matters. Be in it to win it before you know it. Okay.
Boy.
Paw. Paw.
Oh, good. Okay. Y'all are sounding really good. The next phrase is the interpretation is how wonderful it is to meet you. You say this to a person the first time y'all meet. And it's the same term. Hyundai own day. But it's got a aim just like the other one does. But that K is popped. So it makes that k sound. Aw. And it's not nasalized or anything. Aw. And it's got that D, like I taught y'all, with a line through it. And it says they. So when you see that D like it says there, it says Hyundai own day aim aw day.
And call, okay.
Aw day. You want to make that.
And call, okay.
There you go. Very good, Jackie.
And call, okay.
Can you make that sound, Lauren?
Day, aim, all day.
Aw day.
Hyundai on day and it's oh shoot. If you think too much, you can't do it. Aim oh gosh. Oh
Yeah, that
day.
sounded good. You popped it. I heard it. Aw day.
Oh day.
Aw day. Everybody repeat that last term with me. Say aw day.
Monday, all day. And
Aw day.
Aim all day.
Aw day. Yeah. Now you don't want to say all day.
Yeah, you don't say call, okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
You say all day. Yeah. That's why it's so important to say the T and the D sound together, Jackie. So you say all day.
Yeah, so you don't accidentally say.
Yeah, you don't say the wrong thing. How wonderful. You basically say, how wonderful, you trousers. So,
Call days.
nah, you don't say call days, you say all day. Yeah. And then the term, and then what you say in response, you say, what you're saying is how wonderful it is to meet you. And what the response we have come up with is not all. And it's saying you too, or me too. Me too. I'm glad to have met you. You say no means me. Not all
No.
for me too. And then you say our own tongue.
Own tongue.
There you go, Jackie. Not all
No.
our own tongue. Lauren, can you try that one? Say
Yeah.
not all our own tongue.
Not on time.
Oh, Soul, you did good. And then the same with the next response. It's almost like it's similar, but it's a variation. You can say no al, our own tongue. No al, our own tongue. And remember, you have the length on no al. You can say it long, make it long, and then you say no al, our own tongue. No, our own tongue. If you want to sound like an old man, you can really do it with these terms. Like old people, they used to really enunciate, correctly, because they're Kiowa. They were trying to sound more Kiowa. You can say like, oh, I can hear my grandpa saying that. No, our own tongue. he's kind of making that longer. It's almost like a melody when you really hear it and how it sounds. You say no al aon ta. You can say it's basically saying me too. I am happy because I've met you. You know what you're insinuating. So let's go back to the beginning, and we're gonna say the question, the third question, twice. So y'all repeat after me, and I'm going to break it up in half. So we're not gonna say the whole question together or statement together. So Honde on day
Leon,
aim all day.
and all day.
One more time. Honde on day
On day.
aim all day.
All
day.
Very good. And then the response, the first response is not al aon ta. Jane really rolled that L and it sounded good. You can still do that. Not al aon ta. And then the second one. No al aon ta. No al aon ta. Very good. Lauren, can you try that last one for me?
No, on time.
Very good. And aon ta just means I'm happy. Somebody does something good, say, oh, aon ta. I'm glad. Aon ta. You can say that by itself too. The fourth one down is just like we said, I'm glad you came again. You can say Honde on day aim oi all day. So when you add the word oi, it kind of makes the word a little longer. And so the tone drops on the last vowel. So you say Honde on day aim oi all day. Aim oi all day. On the fourth one, Jackie. All day. Yeah, there you go. It means I'm glad to meet you again. Maybe somebody says, I already met you. Oh, well, Honde on day all day. You kind of go down, you know. In the same response, you can say, but you can say this time we're saying, oh, not al. Oh, not al. Everybody repeat after me. Oh, not al. Oh. Let me hear you again, Lauren.
On the response,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna tell you that. The Honde on day am I call day.
not,
There you go. Because I knew Lauren 20 years ago and we haven't seen each other in a long time. So I'll say, you know, Honde on day am I call day. It's good to meet you again. And then she'd say, ha, not al. Or you can say the second response. You can say, ha, no al. So everybody repeat after me. Ha. No al. And that same thing. Me too. Yes, me too. I'm glad to meet you again. Because you're just in agreement. So let's go to the back through that. Everybody repeat after me. We'll do each one 2 times. And then I'm gonna turn you loose with your partners. And y'all can practice saying both those phrases. Because it's the same terms. We're just adding oi in there. So fourth phrase down. Honde on day aim oi all day. Oh, y'all are sounding good. Honde on day aim oi all day. Very good, Jane. Very good. And then the response, ha, not al.
Oh, not.
And then ha, no, al.
Oh,
No.
Ha, no, al.
No.
Very good. Okay, so Lauren, I'll practice with you.
Harrison
And
came
or if
back too.
you want to practice with your kids?
Yeah, I can. I can.
Yeah,
No,
if
you don't
that
want to.
works.
yes, yes.
I can practice with you.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So
All day.
let me so I'll ask you the question and you give me
Okay.
the responses and then we'll flip flop.
Okay.
We'll go 2 times through.
Hyundai, Hyundai.
Hyundai on day em oi o day.
Ha, not all.
Oh, very good. One more time. Hyundai on day em oi o day.
Oh, not out.
Oh. Oh,
No,
so hard, so hard. Okay, now you can ask me the question or the statement.
On day, aim all day.
Ha. No al.
Oh,
Then Hyundai on day, aim all day. Am I doing that right? It doesn't feel right.
It's
Hyundai, Hyundai.
oi
Hey,
Oi,
all
that's
day.
what it is. Oi,
oh,
all day. That's what it is.
You want to really say oi, and then that K needs to be popped. So all day.
All day. Okay. So Hyundai on day, aim oi all day.
There you go. Very good. Ha not al.
You want to try it?
Mm-mm.
No?
Yep, that was good. You want to try it?
oh.
You
No.
sure? You're better than I am. You're a lot better at this.
Let's hear
Just
you.
when it gets longer, he wants to hear you.
Here, to the right.
You got it.
You're good.
On day, hot,
Oi.
wait, on a day. I don't know how to do it.
It's oi all day.
On day, all day.
There you go.
All day.
All day.
There you go. Okay. Very good, Lauren. Thank you.
Thanks.
We're going to go ahead and go to a phrase or statement number 5. It says, same thing. Hyundai on day, and all you're saying is aim bone. It's the easiest phrase and the most common greeting. Hyundai on day and bone. Tall. So practice that one with me, Steve. Hyundai on day and bone.
On day in bone.
It's very French sounding. So Jane, say it with me. Hyundai on day and bone.
Ball.
Tall. And the same response. You can say nods al own time. Or you can say, we can practice that one again. Nods al own time. Oh. And you can say no al own time. No al own time. So, Andrew, we're going to say the statement again. Hyundai on day and bone. And bone means it's good to see you. That's what you're saying. Bone. Anytime you hear that word bone, means it's good to see you. Yeah.
Good to see you or just not see.
It's bone is to see or look, but bone. Hyundai on day and bone. It's good to see you. Yep. And then you say, no, it's al own time. And y'all, we practiced that before. It's the same response. Or no al own time. Okay, so we'll practice this one. Lauren, you want to ask me? So y'all partner up and practice that number 5, and I'm gonna practice with Lauren. So you asked me the statement first here, Lauren.
Okay. Hyundai aim bon.
Ha, not al aon ta.
Hyundai aim bon.
No.
Ha, no al aon ta.
You wanna
Very
try
good.
it?
Okay, we're gonna flip now. And you
Okay.
can practice both responses.
Okay.
Hyundai on day and bone.
No. Al on time.
Oh, very good. Hyundai on day and bone.
No al on time.
Oh, very good. Very good.
So
Okay.
Warren, on that response, it's just saying like, I'm happy to see you too.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You're saying anytime you hear the word "no," that means me. Me
Okay.
too. I'm
Me
happy.
too. I'm
Yeah.
happy. Okay. And then, yeah, the
Yeah.
on time is the I'm happy, right?
Yep. I own ties. I'm happy.
On time.
Translate on day.
Good or wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay.
It's basically saying it's wonderful to see you. And you're saying, oh, nods a la own time. I'll be right back. Let me go. That's these. I've got all my yard.
So. Camera and stuff.
Oh, dude.
Okay. So that is how it's wonderful to see you. Honde onde and bone. And then we add the I in right below that. Honde onde and I bone. It's good to see you again. So we'll practice that one a couple of times. So just repeat after me. Honde onde
On day.
and I bone.
And oi bon.
Bone. Yeah. Honde onde
One day.
Day on
and
day.
I bone.
Aim.
And then the same response, ha, not al,
Oh, no.
not al, or ha, no al.
Oh,
Oh, no, oh.
And that means both means like, oh, me too. Like I'm happy, you're in agreement. Oh, you're in agreement. Me too. So y'all repeat that all together now. Honde onde am I bon.
On day, aim oi bon.
Ha, not al.
oh,
Oh,
no.
Ha, no al.
Oh, no.
no,
Oh, very good. And the last statement is if you haven't seen anybody in a long time, and this is a very Kiowa sound, you can kind of say it's the OI sound. So you say it's like oi, right? Oi, Tonga Haunted Bone Ball. And you're saying it's been a long time since I've seen you. You say, oi.
Oi.
Very good, Jackie. That's the way right there. Oi, Tonga Haunted Bone Ball. You're saying it. I haven't seen you in a long time. And you can say, oi, like for a long time. Oi.
Sound good.
Tonga Haunted Bone Ball. Yeah, and you can say same thing. Ha not al or ha not al for the response. Ha, me too. So let's practice that saying and you say oi tonga
Oi.
honem bone ma.
Tonga Honem Bama.
Ha. One more time. Oi Tonga honem bone ma.
Oi, Tonga honem bomb ma.
And just like those diacritics, you see it goes, oh, kind of up, and it goes Tonga hon aim bone ma. Kind of rises and falls.
Oi, Tonga honem bomb.
Yep, very good, Lauren. And that means I haven't seen you in a long time. Like Andrew. Oh, Tonga honem bone ma. I haven't seen you in a long time. And you live right here. So, kind of emphasizing, you live on the south side. So you're just kind of like, well, we're kind of, you can elongate that. Oh, Tonga honem bone ma. And the responses are ha, not sal, or ha,
No,
or ha, na al.
no.
Okay, let's partner up and practice that last one. Practice the last phrase, and I want to hear. Are you ready, Lauren?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, how long you do the oi, does that determine like how long it's been since you've seen the person?
Yeah.
It
You're
does? Okay.
emphasizing.
Okay,
Oi.
so, oi, Tonga honem bomb ma.
Ha, tolha, ha, not al.
Oi, Tonga honem bomb ma.
Oh, na al.
Boy.
Very good. Tolha. Oh, Tonga honem bone ma.
Ha, not al.
Ha. Oi, Tonga honem bone ma.
Ha, na al.
Oh, very good. Very good. Tolha, tolha.
Which one is it? Oh, no, not found or the not. Boy, only going, in bone mark.
Okay.
Now,
No matter.
oh, no. No.
Okay, so just remember let's pause right here for questions. Do y'all have any questions? Just remember, annotate, like in na means me too. Means you too, like you're saying, Honde onde am san. Al means, yeah, you too. Glad you came. But if you say like Honde onde am te, no, it's me too. I'm glad. I own ha. Just remember, no means me. Means you're referring to them, like you two. Other questions? Have you heard that phrase before? No, I'll, or no, it's I'll, Jackie?
I've heard notes out.
Yeah. So that might be the Carnegie or Mountain View Kiowa.
Yeah.
No, it's I'll. Because I think I've heard that from different ones. So that's kind of the Carnegie variation. So let's go to page 2 now. We didn't get this far last time, so it kind of goes into different verbs and vocab. This is your first grammar lesson, but you can practice. We just learned a little bit, but just emphasizing on some of the words we used. And so we say like "I bone da," and that says "I bone da" means we will see you again or see again, and it breaks it down. I, like we said, is again. Bone is to see, and then da is like future will. Yeah. And then saw or to see, we already covered this, but y'all already said it. Bone is to see. You might hear people say "ah bone." Your Kiowa people, they might say, they're saying you look, telling you "ah bone." Something's going on. They want you to look at what they're doing, And then the word for met or meet, they.
Oh,
They.
oh, very
Don't want to say call day. but all day. There you go. So the word for happy, on tama.
Oh, my.
There you go. On tama. And you can kind of emphasize how good you feel, like saying that I own tama. You know, I feel good or I'm happy. So on tama. Lauren, are you there?
Yep,
Let's hear you say that. On tama.
on tama.
On time.
All. On tama means to feel happy, joyful. Peace. And then the word for arrived. We already used this, but the word is san. It's not on, but san.
Oh,
It's a
son.
soft
No problem.
yes. Onde on damn san. You know, it's how wonderful you came. And then you've already used these pronouns, but you know, we're gonna so you'll understand them when you say like as in like good. You say own tama. Talking about myself. Own tama. That's a word for the A with the diacritic going down. Aim means I'm talking to you. I'm telling you. You know, the Honda own day and bone. It's good to see you. I'm talking to you. Aim. Take.
Missing that page.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Oh, here you go.
thank you.
There we go. And then Jan for me. Jan. So you can say like Honyahai ko. And it means me talking about myself. Like I don't know. Honyahai ko, I don't know. And then the nouns that we used, for you, and no, we talked about that. Like no, it's al for me, and then al for you as well. So those are the pronouns and the nouns that in this lesson, just breaking them down. So you'll kind of can dig down and kind of say, okay. So I'm saying like no is for me, is for you. Adverbials are kind of like an add-on. So Kai was used to like to add on everything to these phrases. It's kind of like it was poetic, make it like a song. So you say like you add on these adverbials, you know, like also and to, and that al for like you too. You know, al is the two, the al is the two part. And then the oi is again oi bo or oi all day. And then Paul for yes or okay. We all know that one. The not is hon. Hone comes from the word for hone means no. Hon means not. And then honde on day wonderful. And tonga long time or in the past. Any questions about this one? Now y'all did it without the translations in front. I did. The reason why I do this because y'all want y'all to write it down and get some practice hearing it, and then writing it down and kind of telling y'all what it is. But the English was in here. Y'all just didn't go through it yet. So now you can go through and you can kind of see what the literal translation is. So you say like Honde on day and san, wonderful you came. I'm glad you're here. You know, or Honde on day and oid san, wonderful you came again. So those are just the translations for the work that you've already done, kind of learning these phrases, greetings that we have in Kiowa. So this was a lesson that was developed by Dane Pulaw. And his Kiowa name is Koi Tongia Ma Tameki, which means Kiowa language teacher. And they put this together, this lesson together. And there's actually a website if you wanted to go on and use it. It's called learnkiowa.org. And so there's actually a practice piece. We can go through this if you'd like to. But you look at this and kind of think about, you can kind of revert back to your pages about what you want to say, but this kind of gives you a little script on a conversation in Kiowa. So for example, if you wanted to say, wonderful, you came, you say, Honde on deum san. And then you might say, Honde on deum oi san. You wonderful, you came again. So you might just practice, think about what you would say. Like, for example, there long ago, I have not seen you. Oi, how do you say that, Andrew? How do you say it? A long time, right? Tonga honem bone mall, right? Right there on your sheet. That's what you're talking about. And then you say, oh, not al. So, and then you could even go into more. Honde onde em oid san. Ha am al or al. And then that means wonderful, you came again. You say, ha, yes, you as well, or you also. And then Honde onde aim oi bone. It's good to see you again. And you can say, nods al aon tom. Like me also, I'm glad. So I was going through conversation option number 1. So you can kind of see that's a conversation in itself. You didn't know what page I was on? God. So I'd say, oh, Tonga honem bone, or you say, hey, God, Tonga honem bone mall. I was gonna say, hey, God, honem bone mall, but it means like still seeing you again, but you can say, oi, Tonga honem bone mall. And then you'd say, oh, nods al, me as well. Yep. And then Honde onde em oid san. Wonderful you came. And then you say, ha, am al or al. You want to practice it? I'm going to go around and we're going to practice this conversation piece with partners. So, Lauren, are you going to be my partner?
Sure.
Okay.
Might be kind of
So
slow.
practice conversation practice conversation option 1 with your partner. Pick somebody to be speaker A or speaker B. I'll start out being B. So I'll
Okay.
just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Oi, Tonga goma. I'm not doing that right at all.
Oh, nods
Oi,
al.
Tonga goma.
Oh, nods al. Very good.
Oh gosh. Honde onde san.
No, remember they got the again, so it's honde onde em oid san.
Okay. Oh, because
Yeah.
see you again. Okay. Honde on oid san.
Ha amts al.
To you again. Going to you again. Okay. Honde onde oik ode.
Oh, that's meat. So wonderful.
Oh.
I to you, see you again. It'd be
Oh, Honde onde
bon.
boy bon.
Ha. Nods al aon ta.
Okay.
Very good. Very good, Lauren.
Thanks. This is I like these worksheets. These are good. We've done it a
Good.
couple different ways in the
Yeah, these are,
past, but I feel
you
like
can
these
cut
are
'em up.
really easy to follow.
yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna
Monday,
take a
Monday.
pause here, Lauren, and I wanna
Okay.
kind of hear how everybody in the
That's
classroom is kind of
That's
listening.
fine.
Wonder if we can begin. Monday, Monday. Monday, Monday. Oh, stop.
Aim.
Oh.
Aim,
Away.
aim,
On the.
yeah,
On the. In.
ton, yeah, there you go. It's almost like sun, like a, a sun, it's like, just like sun almost, but sun. Let me hear y'all, Jane, are y'all ready?
Boy, I'm go on. And gone, man.
Haw. Y'all can practice this at home too, I just.
Need to practice.
This is what I haven't seen so wonderful you came again would be. Or no?
Oid son, yeah, oid son.
It was good to see you. All on that and gone.
Honde onde aim bone. I mean, if you said aim oi bone, I mean, see you again.
See you again.
Yeah.
If it was like, I'm glad you came, me also, I'm glad, no, title, own,
Yeah,
okay.
you saying basically me too, I'm happy.
No.
I got hear these in my head.
So with this lesson, you can kind of just practice and practice with your, if you got like a girlfriend or a family.
Mhm.
Companion, you can practice these with your kids, Lauren, if you wanted to. And it'll kind of help you kind of just practice them for the next time, and we'll kind of expand upon this.
That'd be embarrassing. My wife speaks very.
Well, you never know. And so there's some note cards here on this packet. You can cut them up or make your own note cards. And just practice on them, and what these words mean. And you can kind of practice saying them and categorizing what they mean. So let's go to the conversation option 2. And it says, wonderful you came, right? So honde onde aim san. How wonderful you came. And you can say, ha, al, you too. So Lauren, practice your speaker A. Just say that to me and then I'll respond.
Honde onde aim son.
Ha, al. Very good. Now, y'all can practice too in your partners. Just practice speaker A and speaker B.
The second one is honde onde aim all day.
Ha, so ha. Not al, our own time.
Right, I'll.
Uh-huh. Very good. You as well. Al means you're you as well. No is me. Yep. Say that, say the second one again, Lauren.
Honde onde aim all day.
Oh,
No.
not al, our own time. Okay, now let's do the last one, Lauren.
Honde onde aim bon.
Oh, no al. Me too. That's it. Did it good.
Thanks.
Now you just gotta practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound really. So what I do with the questions, y'all got some questions before we kind of round the class out? Just practice this for the next lesson. Keep a booklet or something or a folder.
I figure like them when they have like the English translations. I follow them better, I guess, or something.
Well, I wanted to just kind of focus on the pronunciation because we're learning the sounds.
Yeah.
So sometimes the English kind of gets in the way of when people are trying to read the English. I just wanted to practice getting Kiowa sounds down first.
Oh.
And then we can start the translation, because sometimes people will start trying to translate everything into
Oh.
English.
Hmm.
So I'd rather just focus on the Kiowa first and tell you what the gist of the phrase is,
Yeah,
and then we come back to the English.
yeah.
But you have the English translation, that third page in your packet. So what people do with these vocabulary note cards, if you have those little, what do you call those, 3x5 note cards, you can write these words down and kind of review them. I'll go through them again with y'all. Bone means to see, right? So that word for bone, you're not saying bone, but you're saying bone. Bone. And then the word right next to it, I bone dog, means I will, you see in the future. I bone dog. That's probably applicable to what we're going to, when you have a farewell, we don't say bye. We say, hey, I'm I bone dog. We'll see you again. And then the first row, third column is call day.
Oh.
It's not call day, but it's call day.
Oh.
And that's to have met. Glad to have met you,
Oh,
right?
okay. Oh, okay.
Yep. And then Lauren, I'm gonna quiz you, Lauren, and then I'm gonna go,
Uh-oh.
everybody's gonna take a row. Okay, so what does what does that word mean?
Oh, gosh. Mm, it,
There.
I know what the word means, but it's like, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
It went with
yeah.
that statement.
And like there, way back when, yeah.
There,
You said-
okay, there.
Exactly, way over there, Jane, because it actually there, oi, like you say, or oi, people use it differently, but they're saying oi day, you're saying over there,
Over there.
over there. So you're saying like, oi, way over there.
That's about how they.
Point with your lips.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about how they use it too.
Yeah.
English people are almost like, hey.
Yeah,
Oi.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's there. Okay, what does the aim sound then, Lauren?
Oh, gosh.
I mean,
I,
nope, it's you.
it's you. Gosh.
It's
Okay.
I to you. Like if
I
I'm
to
saying
you.
aim, I'm glad to see you. And then everybody knows this now, right? Wonderful. On day.
I knew that one.
Yeah. Okay, Andrew, we're gonna go to you now. You got row number 3. Yeah. Think of it like a term when you say hon ya hai go. Well, I don't know. Yep. That's a ya for I.
I don't know.
You know this one, haw.
Yes.
Yes. And then hon,
No, or
not.
no.
Yeah, hon. Okay, Steve, we're gonna go to the 4th row and the first column. You can see it right there if you want to. Gnaw.
No. Oh. You,
Nope, it's me.
me, okay,
Gnaw. Anytime you hear that word gnaw, you're saying me.
me,
Al. As in like no al or al. There you go. To or also. Yeah. And so the next word was no al. So what does no al mean?
me too.
Exactly. Me too. That al is just a proverb. It's just just adding on that to piece. Okay, Jane. So the number of the week was gawking. There you go. Gawking. And it means 10. What about tsal? As in no tsal or tsal? Nope. It means 2. 2, like no tsal. me too, or yeah, you too. So like the next one is not all. What does that mean?
That's me.
Exactly. You are exactly right. That is me too. And then Jackie got the final one. So Tonga. It means it's if you go to your vocabulary list, it means ago or long ago or in the past. Tonga. How about on top? On top. Happy. On top. Or oid son. Oid son. It's like came again. So there's your lesson for this month. Now, I want to encourage you all to take a few minutes at home, even if it's with your wife, just teaching her, or you got a companion, maybe teach them. I don't know how many wives you got, but you might have several. No, I'm just kidding. Old Callaway, you might have several wives. No, but teach your family and kind of go through it with them, or say, "Help me, I want to try to practice this," and you can kind of work together. Or Lauren, you might want to practice with your kids. And because what we don't want to do is not look at this till next month. Yeah, you want to look at least weekly to kind of review it, practice it, and you can kind of just do a greeting. Maybe you have a greeting of the day. Honde on damn bone. It's good to see you. Or Honde on damn oi bone. I see you every day, but I'm always glad to see you again. Just kind of explain it to them. And just practice that for the next month. Questions, comments? That's lesson 1 of the level 2 beginning Kiowa class. And we just wanted to cover some basic vocabulary, some greetings, and kind of really to hear the sounds of Kiowa. And we'll just expand from there. All right. You got any questions, Lauren?
No, I'm good.
Well, thank you for joining. Tara, you got any questions?
No questions. But we'll be uploading this on YouTube. So if you guys check the email, I sent out a link tree. All of our links are in there. So you can get
And
access.
you can review it.
You can access our TikTok, which Warren has a TikTok, and I noticed he's been doing like Kiowa words of the day or phrases. So you guys should check him out on TikTok.
I'll
We have web.
continue to do that.
Huh? You continue, yeah.
Yeah, I'll continue. I'll pick that up tomorrow. Oops, my battery is getting low.
So yeah, just check out the
So-
link tree. We have links to website, YouTube. We have Spotify. We do podcasts. We got a lot of stuff out there.
Lauren, you got any questions? You good?
No.
Haw. You're supposed to say haw. Our
Oh.
own time. Okay. All right then. Well, thank you very much for joining, and that concludes our class. Remember to review this, and we'll have another class in July. The 3rd Monday is when we'll do this again.
I'll be ready.
Okay.
I'll be extra ready.
Come on in. So your homework assignment for that 3rd Monday in July is when you come in, you have to give me a greeting.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
You select which greeting you practice all month, as long as it's one greeting.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Lauren. We'll see y'all
Thank-
next month.
Bye.
Thank you, Kara. Bye.